Okay. Why don't we? For you. Let's go. What's going on, guys? My name is Whinter. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, we're checking out For You by Why Don't We. This is the second to last song off this 10-song project. The good times and the bad ones. Let's go ahead and check it out. I mean, you guys already know what it is. Well, you guys, if you're new here, I'm an artist, and I release my music, and I like to give analytical feedback and my reaction and my thoughts and my breakdown of songs and bands I've never heard of before. Why Don't We is fairly new to me. And yeah, everyone else who's returning, what's up? I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I know I sure did. I had a very productive day today. And yeah, let's check it out. Why wait? The last couple songs, like Stay was probably one of my favorite. Look at Me, I felt kind of indifferent toward. It is kind of grown on me a little bit more, but still I would say it's in the lower tier just because the subject matter isn't my cup of tea when I'm listening to stuff. But I can understand, I guess, if they feel like they want to pander to more of an adult audience. I just feel like I don't know, I felt indifferent about it. Let's hope this is on the better half. So far, not too, like maybe a couple songs I thought were kind of average on the album, but so far these guys, are showing what they're worth. They're songwriters, they're singers, they're talented, and they work well together. So let's keep it going. For You, Why Don't We, by the lyric video. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, and somebody said this was help or co-produced by Diplo. Let's see about that. Okay, so you have your piano melody, and you have some kind of sporadic sounds and glitches kind of coming in and out. And then in the back, if you really listen, you hear like a little synth or a little I don't know what the term is, producing term or whatever the technical term is, but you can hear a little in the very, very far back that came in. Right there. Sounds like it's a really spacious kind of atmospheric sound.
She said I really miss the old you. If I found someone better. I really miss the old me. Maybe he was better.
There's really two sides to this album. You have like half the songs that are kind of ironic. I'm assuming this is why they named the song The Good Times and the Bad Ones. They're like really good love songs, happy times, partying kind of songs. And then you have the kind of the sadder songs, and songs like this where she says that she misses the old me, but then found someone better. So maybe now he's saying, I really miss the old me. Maybe he was better, which I would disagree. I don't care how good you think you are in the moment. Your future self is usually better. It's typically better because you know more, especially if you've grown in a positive way. Some people grow in a negative way, but
I realized I'm doing fine. I just stopped thinking crazy when you're on my mind.
Ooh, so Corbin's harmony was kind of like it sounded like it was more in the left ear, stereo-wise, but it kind of felt like it was in the diagonal area, if that makes sense. If you guys produce music, you guys kind of know what I'm talking about, or if you are really self-aware about stereophonics when it comes to your headphones. This melody, I know this is weird, but it kind of sounds like you're, I should know this because I technically grew up in the 90s, but like, it sounds like an NSYNC or Backstreet Boys type of melody. I realized I'm doing fine. Da, 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 da. It's a little dated melody, or just kind of the way it's, I don't know, just my opinion, okay? I might like it after the next 5 listens, if I listen, but this is just my first initial thoughts.
But I realized I'm doing fine. I just stopped thinking crazy when you're on my mind. You'll be okay. say that I still care, but I still care. And even when
So production, you have a kind of a really, it's got like a high, it's kind of going in and out of a high pass filter, low pass filter. This guitar, it was kind of doing what the piano was doing, but then it switched to a guitar here.
if I said that no, I shouldn't say that I still care, but I still care. And even when you're moving on, I hope you know that.
This kind of reminds me of something. Isn't there something? There's another song that has that melody. And then it does something else. Instead of, but this one kind of does something different. It goes, I still care, but I still care. There's something else that... You guys comment below if you guys know what I'm talking about. That melody sounds familiar.
And even when you're moving on, I hope you know that I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
Okay, so there's this compression. So you can tell by the first Jonah, Zach, and Daniel, when they all kind of were singing in the beginning, their voices were being recorded very kind of natural-ish. They're still tuned, but the I'll be for you. There's like a, I think it sounds like the mid frequency in the production, for the vocal production there. It was kind of tweaked to give it this sound where it sounds all compressed.
I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
You got really like a kind of an arpeggiating synth in the background here for this pre-chorus or chorus.
Even if you don't want me to,
I like the lyrics.
I'll be there for you.
Commitment, even if she doesn't want him to.
I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Even if you don't want me to.
Ooh, it's got like that. What's that one filter where it kind of cuts up the in the vocal though? Obviously, I can't sing that. That's all computer generated. But a good example of who kind of made that popular was Billie Eilish on her new album. She did that like 3 or 4 times throughout the album, kind of like that chopped up effect on your voice. Right here.
I'll be there for you. I really gotta ask myself, finding you good for me, then why don't I put you back right now?
This whole song, except for maybe the chorus, but like so far, this all kind of sounds like a really dated boy band song. That doesn't mean it's bad, but I could hear like NSYNC singing something like this, if that makes sense. You know.
Finding you good for me, then why don't I put you back right now? Like you think I would've asked by now. I'm in the palm of your hand and you don't give a damn. Was it easy to let me go? You say it quick, love my name when you say it. I don't even know why I'm saying this, cause nothing I'm saying is gonna change this. But I realized I'm doing fine. I just started.
I'm being very critical, but like the transition, very critical. Okay, I'm looking at this from a music perspective. From Jack to Zach there, it was kind of an awkward transition. Songwriting.
I don't even know why I'm saying this, cause nothing I'm saying is gonna change this. But I realized.
And then it kind of goes back down. You feel like it's gonna go up, and then it kind of goes stagnant.
You'll be okay, and I'll be alright. But I gotta say, cause if we're saying that no, I shouldn't say that. I still care, but I still care. And even when you're moving on, I hope you know, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
Oh, I like that, but I like how it's changed. It's not just the something like that. Like the first chorus I can see like in a Selena Gomez song. I like how they changed it up here. They kind of went up the scale. Sorry, I'm having brain farts on terminology.
I'll be there, I'll be there, be there for you. I'll be there for you. Be there for you. I'll be there for you.
Okay, very slight thing in production there. After the first "be there for you," you hear like a that's a vocal chop. I'm assuming Diplo had a big hand in this. This sounds really dance-esque. But if you kind of listen to it with your headphones, you hear it just really fast, like 3 of them. Or 4. Oh, there it was again. Alright. Not bad. Not my favorite. I will say that. Not my favorite, but not bad, like, at all, by any means whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, solid. I mean, for a collaboration when it comes to production-wise, definitely sounds like a boy band feel / Diplo's production. That's what it sounds like. And I think it was good. It's a cool song to kind of put in the background and vibe to. I think it was a little, the transitions were a little not as smooth as some of the other songs were. But this is just me being really picky. So anyways, yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button if you guys like the video. And if you guys want to see more reactions, comment below what songs you guys want me to check out. Maybe I'll kind of dive into more of their live performances and their acoustic stuff if there's, I know I did some of those already. After this album, I will be reacting to the next final song off of this album. I think I'll Be Okay. And then after that, I'm going to be giving an album review of it, so you guys can see my final thoughts on it. Yeah, my name is Whinter. I'm an artist from Southern California. If you guys want to check out my music, it's on all platforms, WHINTER. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.
Yeah, your pockets are full, but in your soul there's something that you made. And you say, keep it in the past, how long will you last? Say you're upper class, but your bags are rags now. And if I take another